Now, you know, it's a way to make sure you're eating enough nutritious foods and staying healthy. Now, new federal USDA dietary guidelines may have you changing what you put on your plate. Joining us this morning is registered dietitian Deirdre Earls. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Now, I know the dietary guidelines are updated every 5 years. What changes could we see when the new guidelines come out?
We'll expect to see more whole foods, meaning foods that have been less processed, fresh whole foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and low-fat milk products.
And I guess they're really going to be hitting hard on obesity this time around as well.
Exactly. Michelle Obama has been working on the childhood obesity problem, and so a lot of this summer she's got the Let's Read, Let's Move program to get out and encourage kids to not only eat better throughout the summer, but also to read and be active.
Now, speaking of helping kids eat better, I know you've got some tips and you brought along some examples on what we can feed the kids to help keep them healthy.
Yes. Well, again, the idea is just to try to keep it simple. There's that long-standing statement of keep it simple, stupid, and it applies to quality nutrition too. Up until the last 80 years or so, humans were eating what we grew in our backyard or what we got from local farmers markets, and all of a sudden now everything's wrapped in plastic and comes with 50 ingredients on it. So to the degree that we stick with just simple whole foods, and for kids find ways to get them to enjoy it. So for vegetables, I actually made a dipping sauce. To the degree that we can find sauces, you may like to try it.
I was going to say, I called it pudding earlier. It looks like pudding.
You know, it has chia seeds in it. That's why it looks like pudding, but what I want you to do is taste it and see that the chia seeds actually give it a texture. It's balsamic vinegar, olive oil, chia seeds. And
that's good.
Exactly, and miso, which is a probiotic food. So the thing with kids is to find ways, use resources like books and websites where people and mothers have come up with taste-tested recipes for quality sauces to get kids to eat more vegetables, then also even to eat more fruits. A really quick and easy snack on the go, or even a breakfast in the car when you don't have time to even stop, is something like these little packs of almonds where it's measured into 100 calories. It's not the 100-calorie Cheez-Its or 100-calorie Oreo cookies. It's actually a whole food, an almond, and then some grapes to go with it.
There you go.
And then you've got a breakfast that's got a quality source of protein. It's all fresh, whole, simple food. Milk also is a whole, simple food. One really nice thing about Borden is that none of their products have added supplemental hormones, and they're all local. It all comes from Texas.
Wonderful. And of course, I see a little peanut butter there, too.
Yeah, and I brought sunflower seed butter. A lot of people don't realize that there's a sunflower seed butter. Another challenge with kids is getting variety into their foods. That's one of the reasons why I brought the sauce with the chia seeds. It's got miso in it. Where are kids going to eat miso?
Exactly.
They're not going to unless it's hidden in something like that.
This gets the Quita seal of approval. I like it.
Good. And sunflower seed butter, a lot of kids don't have many seeds in their diet. Again, seeds are a whole food. They're something that we see growing in nature. When you blend it and you make it into something that's a butter kind of like peanut butter, and it looks like peanut butter, something that they're familiar with, then they're more likely to try it. This is something that you can also use for dipping fruits in. And I also brought, speaking of whole grains, brown rice cake.
Yes.
The nice thing is you can see the whole brown rice here. This is a very simple thing to carry around in your car. And you can also, in the summertime when it's super hot, you can have a little cooler to carry around nut butters and seed butters. But during the winter months, you don't even need a cooler to carry around brown rice cakes and something like a seed butter for a correct, here, eat something, you know, in the car. And it's not driving through a fast food restaurant.
Exactly. I like it.
Thank you.
Well, Deirdre, thank you so much for giving us these tips and showing us these things and being with us.
Thank you. What a pleasure.